Dear students, dear teachers, dear lecturers, dear parents, welcome to Vidzem University of Applied Sciences. This is the webinar we have dedicated for students, for international students who would like to study at Vidzem University of Applied Sciences. Today we are going to tell you more about studies at our university, the life in Latvia, the student and the teacher experience, as well as we will be glad to answer to your questions. To ask your question, please use the platform sly.do, enter code VIA18, YIA18, and ask your question. At the end, we will answer all your questions. But if you don't have managed to ask your question on Slido, you are always welcome to reach us on our social media platforms or write to our email international@va.lv. And I will be glad to answer to all your questions. But now let me allow to share my screen and introduce you to the presentation about Vidzem University of Applied Sciences. So, my name is Vineta Pūce, and I'm International Coordinator here at Vidzem University of Applied Sciences. And I'm working here already for 10 years. So, a little bit about Latvia. So it's green, well-connected and safe country. The population is around 1.5 million people, so there is a lot of free space for creativity. The most widely spoken languages in Latvia is Latvian, English, Russian and German. Regarding the sizing, Latvia is 5 times smaller than Germany, but twice as big as Belgium. The capital city is our beautiful city, Riga. In Latvia, we have 4 distinct seasons. Snowy winter, blossomy spring, nice weather in summer, and colorful leaves in autumn. Latvia is in the top 10 countries with the fastest internet speeds across the world. We are proud to be members of WTO, NATO, EU, and OECD. Some famous Latvians you might be wondering about. For example, we have Kristaps Porziņģis, who is a professional NBA player and currently is playing in Dallas Mavericks. Mark Rothko, who is who was American painter, has born here in Latvia, and in Latvia we have a museum dedicated to his name. For example, Māris Strombergs, who is a 2-time gold medalist, Olympic medalist in BMX, and he is coming from Valmiera. Why Valmiera? It's a regional city and it is center of region Vidzeme. Financial Times FDI Intelligence has named Valmiera as one of top 3 micro-European cities of the future. We have 120 foreign capital companies with a total turnover 133 million euros. Which is interesting fact about Valmiera is that number of workplaces here in Valmiera exceeds its population. So around 3,000 people every day commute to work to Valmiera from surroundings. It's regional center for sports, culture and education. From every place in Valmiera you can get to green nature and forest within 5 minutes. We like to say that our main street is River Gauja, which passes in the middle of city and passes just next to the university. So when sitting in library and doing your project works, working on your thesis, You can have a nice window view with the river and canoers passing by, and you can wave for them. If you are familiar with Instagram, you can Instagram Latvia, and these are the 10 most Instagrammable places in Latvia. So as you can see, it's nature, it's colors, it's woods, it's nice city views, but at the same time you can escape in the nature. Some interesting facts about language, society, geography, and climate. Uh, just for fun, some interesting words in Latvian. For example, upe, which means river. As I told you before, that we like to say that our main street is the river Gauja. Piens, which means milk, and koks, which means tree, and which we have a lot here in Latvia. So 9 out of 10 people in Latvia speak Latvian, which is the official language. And as I have said before, most popular foreign languages are English, Russian, and German. But also French and Nordic languages might be spoken here in Latvia. Latvians are among leaders in Europe by the amount of real working hours. And the sheer volume of wild nature makes Latvia one of the greenest countries in the world. The country holds one of the rarest ecosystems of the world, largely untouched by civilization. So you have to come to Latvia to experience all this I have mentioned before. We like to celebrate. So the most popular celebration is Jāņi, or summer solstice, and we start with Day Līgo on June 23, which is followed by Jāņi on June 24. Then similar celebration is winter solstice, Ziemas saulgrieži, which we are celebrating in December, in 21st of December. And also interesting fact about Latvia is that we are celebrating name days. So in the calendar for each day there is a name which celebrates name day on that day. For example, my name is Vineta and I celebrate my name day on August 17th. But now let's get back to business. So more about Vidzem University of Applied Sciences, or in shorter, VIA. We offer 17 study programs at the Faculty of Society and Science, and the Faculty of Engineering. In total, we have around 700 students who are studying for their future with an international education. And we offer high quality and flexible study programs that successfully balance theory and practice. These are adapted to the current needs of society and changes in the labor market. We have all study programs from college level to doctorate study level. We believe that education works best when curriculum, teaching, learning, and assessment are closely aligned. Our programs develop deep knowledge, conceptual understanding, and higher order thinking skills to prepare our students for their future. The quality of the studies is ensured by experienced and professional teaching staff, advanced study methods, as well as by students who know what they want to achieve and how to succeed. We are really proud of our teaching staff and our students and our alumni. So our strategic priorities are education, science and research, knowledge transfer, and leadership of ideas. I am working daily in international office, so I also would like to tell you a little bit about our international cooperation. So in total, we have more than 110 partner universities in 45 countries all around the world. So if you come to study at our university, you will have the possibility to use all international possibilities that we offer for our students. For example, you can use Erasmus Plus program for your exchange studies abroad at one of our partner universities, or you can carry out your international internship in one of EU countries. International students. Uh, Usually within a year, we have approximately 55 incoming exchange students. And top 5 countries are France, the Netherlands, Spain, Portugal, and Estonia. And we have around 60 outgoing exchange students who mostly enjoy to go to Germany, Spain, Portugal, Italy, Estonia, and Lithuania. But I have to say that these countries change from year to year depending what is the offer and what are worldwide trends for students to carry out their internships and exchange studies. So, we have 6 study fields: business administration, information technologies, communication, media and governance, mechatronics, travel and leisure, construction. In English, we offer study programs in bachelor level, master level, and doctoral level. We have one study program in bachelor level in English, 5 study programs in master level, and 2 study programs in doctoral level. But now I will tell you more about these study programs. So within the faculty of engineering, we have a bachelor study program information technologies, which we offer in English. It's a 4 years full-time or 5 years part-time study program, and the degree to be acquired after graduation is software engineer with a specialization in cybersecurity and programming or development of virtual reality and mobile systems. The tuition fee differs for students from EU and for students from non-EU countries. So it is either 1,558 euros per year or 2,280 euros per year. Then let's continue with master study programs, and again within the faculty of engineering, we have a program cybersecurity engineering, which is, I have to admit, the most popular study program among international students. So the study program is provided in English, and it is full-time 2 years or 4 semesters. And the degree to be obtained after the graduation is professional master's degree in information technologies. So this is the program where the market demand is more than actually the specialists can supply. So it's going to grow and grow in the future years. The tuition fee is the same for students from EU or non-EU countries, and it's 4,200 euros per academic year or 8,400 euros per academic year. Another not less popular program within the Faculty of Engineering is Masters in Virtual Reality and Smart Technologies. The language of the instruction is English. It's full-time, 1.5 years, and the degree to be obtained after the graduation is professional master's degree in virtual reality and smart technologies. The tuition fee for academic year is the same for students from EU countries and from non-EU countries, and it is 3,440 euros per academic year or 5,160 euros per full program. Now let's move to the Faculty of Society and Science. There we have 3 study programs, master study programs in English, and I will start with Business Environment Administration. The duration is 1.5 years or 2 years, depending on your previous education. And the degree to be obtained after the graduation is professional master's degree in business administration. And again, The study fee for EU students and non-EU students differs. So for EU students, it's 3,848 euros per full program, and for non-EU students, it's 4,812 euros per full program. Let's move to our next study program, which is a Master's in Media and Information Literacy. The study program is full-time, 1.5 years or 2 years, and the degree to be obtained is academic master's degree in social sciences. The study fee is 1,924 euros per academic year, or 3,848 euros per full program. Master's in Strategic Communication and Governance. The duration is full-time, 2 years, and the degree to be obtained is an academic master's degree in social sciences. So the tuition fee is for EU students is 1,924 euros per academic year, or for non-EU students it's 2,406 euros per academic year. Now I will tell you more about our PhD programs in English. And within Faculty of Engineering, we offer Sociotechnical Systems Modeling program, which is a 3-year program, and the degree titles PhD in Information Technologies. Tuition fee is 6,835 euros per academic year. Within Faculty of Society and Science, we offer PhD program in Economics and Business, which is also a program full-time 3 years, and the degree to be obtained is PhD in Economics and Business. Tuition fee is 4,550 euros per academic year, and it is the same for students from non-EU countries and from EU countries. So before you apply, you have to pay the application fee, and there are 3 categories of application fee. And I want to inform you that the application fee is asked because we have to acknowledge your diploma authenticity at our National Academic Information Center, where we have to pay the fee for this service. So that's why we ask also for application fee, which is dedicated to administrative costs. And if you are wondering about other costs, I would like to say that living in Latvia, in Valmiera, is quite cheap if we compare to other countries. So we ensure a room at our student hostel for each international student, and the cost is starting from 90 euros per month if you are living in a shared room. So in total, the average costs in months might be around 350 euros, but of course it depends on your needs and your lifestyle as well. Very important issue is that we offer scholarships for our international students. We offer state-funded study placements for 50 students from EU, EEA, and Swiss Confederation. Each semester there is a rotation of state-funded study placements according to the study results. So you have to be successful with your academic commitments to continue to be a state-funded study placement student. Besides that, Vidzem University of Applied Sciences offers 10 scholarships for most outstanding and talented applicants from non-EU countries. Scholarship covers the first year tuition fee. The results will be announced after application has ended, so it's something in August, I think the second part of August. But students can every year reapply for scholarship after the first year if they are successful at their studies, and if they are their academic commitments are okay. And specifically, we offer 10 scholarships for students from Belarus, The conditions are the same as for students from non-EU countries, and there is one scholarship in bachelor level, 10 scholarships in master's level, and 2 scholarships in PhD level. If you have more questions or you need any clarification, please ask your question in Slido or write an email to me to international@va.lv. One thing I wanted to tell you is that Wiedzen University of Applied Sciences is part of European Universities Initiative, engaged European Entrepreneurial University as driver for European Smart and Sustainable Regions, or in short, EUDRES. Future University is created for future skilled learners. It is multi-university campus across the Europe, so we are together in this initiative with 5 other universities from Belgium, Romania, Hungary, Austria, and Portugal. It is challenge-based education. 50% of the mobilities, digital technologies, blended learning, and work-based learning. Mission-oriented research, well-being, human contribution to artificial intelligence, circular economy. Human-centered innovation, open and engaged knowledge exchange. So we are really proud to be part of this consortium, and also you will benefit as a student from this consortium if you come to study to our university. As master level and PhD level, you have to carry out also research. I will a little bit inform you about our research key areas. Digital communication, communication ecosystem and technologies is one key research area. Sustainable national economy and knowledge society, second area. E-learning management and technologies. Smart technologies and eco-buildings in national economy, virtual reality technologies and visualization, socio-technical systems modeling technologies, and soon there will be added also cybersecurity. And we have a lot of laboratories which you will be able to access and use the equipment in the laboratories for your studies, for your group works, for your projects, for your thesis, for your research. We have a cybersecurity laboratory, virtual reality and augmented reality laboratory, spatial analysis laboratory, digital learning ecosystem, and energy efficiency laboratory, and many, many more. Also, we are proud of our library, which is located in our main campus. So it will be all from my side. Now I would like to encourage you to ask questions on Slido, or if you can't manage to do it, please write to international@va.lv. But now we will have a short video about our university. Awesome.
The level of turbulence in the information space is growing rapidly. Security has become a broad and complex concept, and being competent in matters related to media literacy, strategic communication, technologies and cybersecurity is important to us as individuals, as well as representatives of states and organizations.
It's important for all of us to look after ourselves in the same way that we would in the physical world. So you wouldn't leave your home without locking the front door. So if you've been online, then you should take the same precautions, and when you leave a site, make sure you close it in the same way that you close your front door.
Tas arī pašiem domāt, kā pareizi uzvesties, kā pašā, teiksim, savā sociālos tīklos vēl kaut kur, kādi var būt draudi un kādi var būt visādas citas problēmas, kas ar šo saistītas. Līdz ar to, bet mēs vairāk tomēr sliecamies uz to, teiksim, uz to tehnisko pusi, teiksim, kad, piemēram, kā saka, jau tas noziegums citreiz ir noticis.
idea of this master program is how to make specialists with more deep knowledge in virtual and augmented reality systems development, but also system design. We started virtual reality already 10 years ago with industrial training, so it was more related to food processing industry, but now we have, during these years, we have gathered experience also in logistics, in architecture, so how to visualize buildings outdoors, for industrial planning, for city planning.
However, there are no technologies in the world that can protect society that doesn't feel secure. And so it was in the Stone Age, and so it will be in the future. Study program Strategic Communication Governance will help you better understand our society and different techniques of manipulation. Study program Strategic Communication Governance is for future leaders with ambitions, not only to create great strategies, but to implement them.
We can talk about people's skills and ability to stand against hostile informations, disinformation, fake news, or whatever you call such content, so that we apply our critical thinking and we realize, so what is behind these things that we see or read on media.
So, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed our video. But I have invited our student, our master level student, Mefat Shabani, and I have asked him why he have chosen to study at Vidzemes University of Applied Sciences and why would he encourage you to study here. So, hi Mefat, welcome. The screen is yours.
Hello everyone. My name is Mefat and I will show you my experience why I chose to come to Vidzemes University of Applied Science. So I will start basically when I was Erasmus here like 2 years ago, and I chose to do the summer semester for like 6 months here, and I was really amazed with the professors' experience and their professional experience that is really known and really needed for your practical work, because mostly why we choose to come to master is to gain some professional experience, except some reading books or some materials, and we all want some practical experience. And here at the University of Applied Science, the professors, like for me, are giving lectures in cybersecurity. They are really knowledge and they have practical experience, real experience on the work. That means a lot, especially when you are studying, and they have experience that is starting from 15 to 20, 25 years, and that's really important for me, and that's why in first place I will encourage everyone to come, because when you start choosing, the Latvia is a really good country. It's have green life and it's quiet. You can focus on your career, especially those two years that we do the master program. It will let you focus and really redevelop your skills that you might have in IT or other fields that are related to master level. And especially Latvia is a country that is affordable from everyone, and people here are really friendly here, and you will see that the English language is spoken almost everywhere. So if you are international, you will not have any problems with like going to local shops or ordering online or traveling around Latvia. Everything will be possible, because starting from local shops to traveling, bus and everything, everyone speaks English, so it's not an issue, let's say, for living and trying to complete the university within the language. Yes, this was the first point, because even the VIA staff are really supportive and they will integrate you daily with their life, and you will not feel like you will not have activities to do, and there are plenty of Erasmus students that come every year, so there is no chance that you will feel lonely or you will have some problems, let's say, with your friends or something, because everyone is friendly as everything goes well. We also plan many of activities, especially for Erasmus students and international students, because mostly when I'm here this 1 year that I started the master, I have been part of a lot of activities, and let's say mostly in every month there is something where we can all gather together and speak for our problems and our issues. And the VIA supports like everyone in their career path, so there will not be any issue. Even you can continue further after you finish the master. They offer plenty of PhD programs that I'm also interested after I finish, because the academic and the staff that are here are really helpful. And the most important for me as students is the experience I gain from them, because that's what is the all matters. Especially when you're looking for a job, you will need experience, and experience gained by professionals that VIA offers for all of us in the daily life. And their program materials are really good. I can say that from myself, because I'm already 1 year here, and I am really pleased and really happy with the materials they have. And also for people who are interested in cybersecurity, some subjects even have, let's say, we have some subjects that are made from people who are really experienced. And also one of the subjects I do is with one professor. It's called applied cryptography, and he is one of the best in Baltic states. So you will have pretty professors that have experience that you need a lot, and they are really knowledge. So you can gain a lot of experience and knowledge if you are interested in space to have that kind of knowledge and you want to participate in those kind of programs. So that is basically why I choose VIA, and I am really happy with the service and the motivation that every student will get in their day.
Thank you, Mefat. Actually, there is one question from prospective student I would like to ask you, and I think you as a student would be able to answer it more correctly. So Anton is asking, what is so special about this university, which you already answered, and why I should choose Valmiera and not Riga?
Yes, I would like to answer this, and is because in Valmiera mostly the programs we have a limited number, and the students who join there have, like, let's say we have groups from 5 to 20 people. That means that each of students here in Valmiera will have interaction and message directly with the professor, and the consultation and everything that happens to VIA is really needed. And when students will have issue, they can directly contact the professor, and they can always join like lectures, consultations, and everything. It's possible, because also in the lectures, when you are doing you have plenty of time to speak for your activities, your homeworks, your tasks you do, and that is really needed. And also here is more quiet for myself. Like I like to be quiet while I am studying, and I am trying to focus, because these 2 years are really important for everyone, especially when you are doing master. And I know that the professors here are really integrated in the cybersecurity world, so that's why in first place I choose to come here. And I think it's the only masters in Latvia that offers cybersecurity engineering that is totally connected with what the engineer should have related to cybersecurity.
Okay, thank you very much for your participation and sharing your experience. And now again we will see a short video, and afterwards we will hear experience from our lecturer. Welcome back. Now I would like to introduce you to our lecturer from Faculty of Society and Science, Aigar Sandersons, but he is also related to the Faculty of Engineering. And I have asked him from the experience of academic perspective, why students should have to come to Valmiera, to Vidzem University Applied Studies of Sciences, to study here. Please.
Hello everyone. Maybe I would like to ask also into my presentation, because I would like to show from the we have green kind of great the world with skills, churches, monuments, a lot of trees, and also medieval castle. I don't know how much you'd like this. But if I grow with it, and also my presentation, I will touch a few points about our history because it's very important when you feel this history, you touch this history, and also you can use this history afterward. Can you open presentation? So in the first slide, you already saw that now we are future university, yes, and future university in this network we have about mostly professional studies and European studies. Nowadays, life is changed. Life is changed because nowadays it's old school to sit in some metropolitan area in old library with books and try to understand what's going on. Nowadays, we are freely moving around the world. We are studying in more than 1, 2, 3, 4 universities within the same study program. And also, library is not an issue because we have a lot of internet resources, open libraries, and also digital libraries, what we have. And if you have a dream, then of course, Vidzemes University is for you. Just approximately 20% from the population, they are moving this world ahead and forward, at least I hope, to forward, not to backward. And so this is also for customers what we expect, so and students what we expect. And if you would like to know something about our past, that Latvian language is one of 10 oldest languages in the world. Yes, and there are also small link to this article, but there are a lot of scientific articles which proves that Baltic languages are very, very old, and both tribes are one of the first inhabitants in Europe. And so, in this way, you will get Baltic culture in the middle during the studies, Nordic connections from the north, Slavic connections from the east, and Western from the west. It's never achievable somewhere in the middle of Europe, for instance, where you have to drive 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 kilometers to reach some other cultures. Okay, and in the next slide, there are mostly some questions why to study, because we have very well integrated this cross-disciplinarity and multidisciplinarity in our studies. And so when you are studying, there are no limits, just that you are business students, that you are just tourism students, that you are just IT student. But our study process is organized that we can freely move around and we can freely understand and try to integrate in our studies all these fields which are very actual nowadays. And as one another special case for our studies, how they are integrated, we have a lot of labs where students can get access to the newest equipment and also meet other people. Like here you will see that mentioned BizLab, InnoLab, virtual augmented labs, and we have of this slide. You will see that we have, if you are ready to go to the next level, that mostly our study programs are professional. And what that means that in almost all our study programs, internships are compulsory and integrated into study process. And here In this way, you can get practical experience in your field of expertise. You will learn new practical lessons from real industry representatives, and you will find new topics for your study works and thesis, because all thesis works, all study works mostly are initiated by student, but not for teacher or university. And probably also you will find your first working team to stay with maybe forever, or at least for many, many years ahead. Yes, that's almost everything what I should say about our university. Yes, I hope you will find some good points in my presentation which touch your heart, which touch your soul, and welcome to Vidzeme University of Applied Sciences. Yes, thank you.
I guess thank you very much, and enjoy your day in thesis. But now let's see another video of our university. So, welcome back, and there are a few questions on Slido, but actually I will need help from Mefat, if you agree to answer these questions, because they are really proposed in a way how students sees. So maybe I would like to ask you to help me with answering it. So there is a question: is it hard to apply?
Yeah, and to apply, no, like everything is made simple through the one simple contact form that is currently the VIA website. You just have to enter and go to any kind of master program you're interested, and there you will see a button that says like apply now, and after you see that there is a list of things you have to do, and everything is in one page. So with 2 to 3 clicks, you are already where you have to apply. And then mostly you will need to add your data, and you should fill a list of documents that are required, and that can, like, let's say for me, when I had all documents prepared, the applications did not take more than 10 minutes. So it's pretty easy, because the website is made really user friendly, so and it's fully in English in the application part, so it should not be an issue for anyone to apply.
Yeah, so I will share my screen and show you how to apply for your studies at Vidzeme University of Applied Sciences. So you go to our webpage, click to English, and then you choose study here, and choose the study program you are decide to apply for. For example, Business Environment Administration. And here is the link to application form. So this is the online application form, where at the end, as Mefat mentioned, you have to submit all necessary documents. So, and that's all. There is the question about next study year, whether it's going to be remotely or on site. It's really hard to predict now, but we are working nationally and regionally to work so that we can return to the university next September, because it is very crucial for students to return to classes, to labs, to access all the equipment, to be able to carry out all the necessary courses for their study program. And Mefta, there is one more question for you. Is Latvian language different? Is it hard to learn it? So the prospective student knows Russian.
No, everything, like when someone make his mind like he want to learn something, nothing is impossible or hard. And I can say like the Latvian language is not that difficult because mostly the words are easy to go, that you just have to know the points. And when you start living here day by day, you get to the point and you get used to the language. So I would say that it was not so hard. And also the VIA provide like Latvian culture and language course. So if you follow the course and you manage to finish it, you will see that in the end you will speak a really good, let's say, the basic and the intermediate of Latvian, so you can understand the basic and everyday lives saying and living.
Thank you. So there is one really interesting question, and it is so. I have a dream to build my own business. Is it hard to do it in Latvia? So I will reply from my point of view that in Latvia it's not very hard, but there might be some bureaucracy barriers. But if you have uh, a good friend here in Latvia or your mentor who can help you with all the bureaucracy things and with all language barriers, then this is the very nice place where you can start your own business. Mefat, is there anything you would like to add?
Yes, for this part, because I'm mostly working on that part myself too, the Latvia is one of the most friendliest countries in Europe Union starting for the startups and the taxes that new business have to pay. So like if anyone wants to open a business in Latvia, it's one of the most recommended, because why I would say the first thing is that if you plan a business, the online thing will be really important and really fast, because Latvia is has one of the most fastest internet in the world. For building the first stuff for startup like servers and mainly the infrastructure part, Latvia will be a really good choice, especially like it's netter, it's calm, it's friendly, and mostly people will support you. And as I say, government itself try to support everyone, and they have plenty of startups packages for the new business.
So, thank you. There are some really nice words like I want to come to Latvia. Instagram pictures looks beautiful. So thank you for that. And yes, you really can find these places in Latvia in nature, which are showed on our Instagram. Um, there is another thank you and hope to meet you in Latvia, and we really hope to meet you also in September. But for now, I encourage you to ask more questions on international@va.lv, and also follow on our social networks, and you can see the previous webinars and question and answer session on our YouTube channel. And so we really hope to see you next September here at Vidzem University of Applied Sciences in Valmiera. So enjoy this afternoon, and hope to see you soon.